Hello everyone, welcome back to Spur Texture. Today we have to focus about how to design crack section in Graitec Advance Design 2022. The table is the property modifier for the crack section, structural element, column, wall, beam, slab, and we issue the thickness, okay, the bending thickness of the column or the beam and or the slab. And this one after you apply for the national load, apply for the imperfection, global imperfection and local imperfection, you have to modify for the concrete thickness, okay, or thickness modifier, okay, to activate for long-term analysis and design of the tall building or high-rise building. And for steel, this material is not affected too much about the long term, but for the concrete, you have to modify for the thickness of the member, okay, or the column or the wall or the beam and or the slab. So how you know about the wall correct or incorrect? You should run analysis your model and check for the tensile stress and the surface of the member, and if the tensile stress is occur or is it the limit, so you can consider it as a crack section, either in terms of the force, okay. Now let's come back to Graitec Advance Design. We start from the small model, but we can apply for the big model or for the tall building or high-rise building. It's the same concept. It's easy to explain you by this small model. Now we can divide this frame as this smaller project. We select for the column, okay, for the column, for the slab, and for the beam. Now let's start from the column. You click on the column and check at the eccentricity. You see here in the option concrete energy import value is enabled. You can change it, so you have to change it manually. You can change it automatically by using software. Software cannot detect. In the default crack section, use 1 this one for the stiffness for the bending, and you can check it for the bending for the strong axis, okay, for the strong axis, weak axis, torsional stiffness, and for axial stiffness. And you can click on the icon and you can change it according to the ACI code. For the zero code, we use the same with the ACI code for the crack section modifier, because for the zero code no implement or explain more detail about this parameter to edit for the crack section, but you can use it the same with the ACI code. Now for the column, you see here, this one for the column. We start from the column. We can modify the bending stiffness to 0.7 for the ultimate. Okay, now start from here for the ultimate. Now you can change for the bending stiffness of a strong edge 0.7. Do the same, copy and paste. Okay, and you also can change for the torsional stiffness and axial stiffness. Now I want to change for only the bending stiffness of both axes. Okay, you see here now the crack section modifier change for the bending stiffness, strong axis, weak axis, and for the torsional stiffness and axial stiffness it keep. And let's select for the beam. Okay, now you can click for the beam, which is the same. You can select for the all beam, and the same for the beam. The import value you can determine automatically by software. So we need to input manually about the correction for the thickness of the measure winner and torsional, and for the last one is for the axial thickness. So you can change for the beam. This one for the beam, you can change it to 0.35. Now let's change to 0.35. Copy and paste. And for the beam you can also issue for the torsional stiffness, but you have to make sure you can change it and follow the code. Okay, now click OK. You see here, now the bending stiffness for the strong axis and weak axis change. Okay, escape, come back, click for the slab, and now click for the slab. You see here in the option of slab you can determine it like the column and like the beam. Okay, now check for the concrete energy. You see here about the concrete energy. You can change it by import value and auto value. You have two options. You can calculate it auto value by the software, or you can import it manually. But for the beam and for the column you can change it. You have to input it manually. Now click on import value. You can change correction for the slab. Now you can change it to example 0.35. Okay, enter. You can change it manually. Another way, you can click on the auto value. Okay, auto value. Now let's change it to the 1 and click on auto value. So this software will be calculate it automatically, but to activate the option you have to make sure you include design concrete, okay, to calculate the option to calculate, and Graitec you also activate it. Okay, activate, you can activate for the all service. Okay, and you can check for other options. You see here this option is for the Graitec. The allowable is 0.4. okay, 0.4. You can import it or auto determined by determined by the software. You can change it. You can correct or concrete correct. Okay, you can input the equivalent diameter or the rebar. After you input for the Graitec and you run for the P data, include light displacement, include imperfection, global imperfection, local imperfection, and notional load. And for concrete, we have to consider about the property for the long term. It affects on the our structure. So you have to design for the correct section, for the high-rise building and for the tall building. This concept is good and complete concept. You apply both for the you apply for the infection, global infection, local infection, and include the modifier for the thickness of the property. Okay, thickness for the strong axis, thickness weak axis by using crack section. Thank you for your watching. Thank you.